T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Jones messed with the wrong melon farmers. Thug life. And here we go.
I prayed that he would burn in hell, but in my heart, I never held him.
You are all my children now.
This is as far as you go. No more.
Hello, Sydney. Are you God damn you.
Wish I had you all alone, just the two of us.
Ooh, baby, 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 ooh, baby.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Movies and Beyond. Once again, I am Michael, and today's Thursday. We don't never go live on Thursdays. What we do this week? Welcome to a special edition of Horror Shorts. There will be no show tomorrow night. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm watching the fight tomorrow. I mean, it's Tyson, right? I mean, how many times do you get to relive your youth and watching the boxer that you grew up watching, whether he's 60 years old or not, fight? I'm going to watch the fight. I love you guys, so I wanted to make sure that we did a show this evening, and we're going to do some horror shorts tonight, and it's going to be freaking awesome. It is going to be freaking awesome. I cannot wait to jump into these horror shorts for real. You know I love these. Let me see who I have in the chat for tonight. I know it's an off night. I don't expect too many of us to be here because we are not used to going live on Thursdays, but with there not being a show tomorrow, today had to happen. Jerry Wilson is in the chat saying, hello, Michael. Let's get it, brother. Jerry, let's get it, my friend. What's up, dude? Happy Thursday. I'm going to have to remember that it's Thursday every time I tell someone happy Thursday today. I hope you had a great day, my friend, and it's good to see you here as always. And Jerry's also saying, kindly smash that like button. It helps the channel. It does help the channel. That's right. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. I'd appreciate it. I would definitely appreciate that. And Jerry's also throwing up if you would like to consider joining Movies and Beyond on Patreon, and he provides a link below. Definitely, if you would like some bonus content, some content I can't really do on YouTube, you can go over to Patreon and check it out over there. There's something for everybody over there. Paula's in the chat as well, saying hey to everybody. What's up, Paula? I hope you are doing well, my friend. It's good to see you on this fine Thursday evening. I hope you're doing well. Mr. Rick is in the chat as well, saying tonight should be fun. Love watching these horror shorts. You are not the only one, my friend, and it's good to see you, Mr. Rick. I hope you are doing well on this fine Thursday. Look at me. I'm 3 for 3 with the Thursdays. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Mr. Rick? What is going on, my man? And he's also asking, is anyone watching the Tyson fight tomorrow? You know I am, sir. You know I am. And James has entered the chat. The Shape is in the chat saying, hello, everybody. What's up, James? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Happy Thursday, brother. Always good to see you here. I hope you are doing well, my friend. And Val's from Val's Views is in the chat as well, throwing out the thug life. You know, the general always gets a salute from Movies and Beyond. What's up, Val? I hope you're having a great day, my friend. Always good to see you here. And the wild card, Melissa, the wild card, is in the chat as well, saying, oh, hey, what's up, Melissa? Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well, my friend. We got some horror shorts tonight. Cannot wait to check these out. Did I get everybody? I think I did. Look at me. So efficient. Oh, God, this keeps going. This keeps going. I see Michelle is in the chat as well, saying hey to everyone. What's up, Michelle? I hope you're having a great Thursday. I hope you're doing well. Always good to see you here. And I have looked over the horror shorts that were sent to me. I haven't watched any of them, but the first one has a very interesting description, and I can't wait to read that out. Read that out to everybody. Looking forward to these for sure. Yeah, she always picks the good ones. You know, we got some good horror shorts coming up. You definitely know that. So, you know, I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time tonight talking and running my mouth before we get started. Let me go ahead and read the description for the first one. The first one comes to us from Alter. It is called Wandering Soul. The description for this is during the Vietnam War, a Viet Cong soldier stationed in the claustrophobic, I am going to butcher this for sure, Cu Chi tunnels, haunted by the ghosts of a fallen comrade. So probably butchered the name of the tunnels, but we do know that it is a claustrophobic area. If you are not a Vietnam War, if you do not know a lot about the Vietnam War, you know there was a lot of tunnel stuff going on there. So that's why this one really interested me. It really, I just read the description as I had it ready. Yes, I am ready. It is queued up for me to just pull over and start watching. I was just like, oh man, that sounds cool. Not only does it sound, it's such a cool idea. I'm looking forward to what they do with this one, and I'm definitely ready to get started on this one. So let me go ahead and pull this over. It's about 12 minutes long, 11 minutes and 59 seconds. We can call that 12, right? Let me pull this over. I've got this all set up and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and hit play on this one. You guys know what to do. Let me know on sound, and here we go. Wandering Soul. All right. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Val.
Nguyện đem lòng thành kính gửi theo đám mây hương phun phất khắp mười phương cúng dường ngoài tam bảo để trọn đời giữ đạo phun phất khắp mười phương nguyện đem lòng thành kính câu Phật tu gia hộ.
This looks great so far. The camera work looks great.
Nguyện
Oh shit.
Nào. Lệnh của Lộc. Chúng ta phải rút lui. Bom nền tan. Anh có sao không? Nó là nhìn tôi. Không. Đồng chí dưới này quá lâu nên bị yên loạn rồi đấy. Nào. Chúng ta đã làm hết sức mình rồi không?
Chúng ta không để thế để nó như vậy. Tôi phải cầu nguyện cho nó. Nó sẽ thất bại mình nếu tôi không cầu nguyện.
Anh là kẻ bị ràng buộc trong mê tín. Chúng ta phải ra khỏi đây hay sẽ bỏ chết ở chỗ này.
Anh biết không? Thằng lớn cái chết thằng lợi mà nó chết.
Cái chết danh sử dưới làn đại quân thù. Anh làm yếu đi chính nghĩa giải phóng khí tờ lấy ma quỷ.
Tôi sẽ không coi thường người đã chết cho cái tự hào của anh. Đi cho tôi đi. Đi đi.
Nguyện đem lòng thật kính đợi theo đám mây phong phát cấp người phương.
Don't mess with him. He's being respectful. Time to go. Love you, my guy, but it's time to go.
Nguyên đem lòng thầy ghét. Vương ở đâu rồi? Whoa!
Oh, I don't think that's your buddy.
Whoa! Whoa! Tí đi.
Oh man. Oh damn. Did you see that standing behind him? That's just crazy.
Medic! Coming, Sergeant. Holy shit. Can't believe it actually worked.
Yeah. Stay down.
What?
How many left? Just you and him? Gong I come. KG Minan. He's gone, Sarge. We're finished here, Sergeant. Fire in the hole! Không được làm gì. Anh chơi với lửa đó. Anh có nghe được không?
What the hell is he saying?
Anh đang chơi với lửa đó. Anh đang chơi với lửa. Gag him. Let's move out. Biển đêm lòng thần kinh. Gửi sao đám mây hương. Gửi sao đám. Gửi sao đám.
Major, maybe we could just let him finish. Seems like some sort of sacred juke shit.
You're fucking kidding, right? You want us to chant too? Let's go. Sorry, Charlie.
Let's move out. Plenty more jungle to hunt and gooks to spook.
What? Oh. All right. I knew nothing about that. Believe it or not, I knew absolutely nothing about that. And that is crazy. Like, I do know that there was psychological warfare used. I do know that there was like music and things like that. But if that's crazy. That's madness. Like, that is freaking madness. That one, I really enjoyed that one. I thought that one was really freaking good. And I did not expect the twist. I did not expect that twist at all. I honestly felt like, from the description, that it was going to be like, a ghost. I honestly felt like it was going to be a ghost. Like, that's crazy. Let me go through the chat here. That one had me glued. I am so sorry. I made some comments, but I didn't read any chat because I was locked in on that one. I see, a lot of the comments coming up. I saw James said, I wouldn't go down in those tunnels for $1 million. And a lot of you guys responding to that. I honestly, $1 million, maybe. I don't know. $1 million back then or $1 million now. That's, I don't know. Val was saying those tunnels are small. Yes, they were it was very claustrophobic in there. I suffer from claustrophobia. Even I felt like that was tight. I felt like that was super tight. The reactions to the twist, like, I did not see that freaking coming whatsoever. I think that this one was freaking fantastic. This one's going to be tough to beat for me. This one's going to be tough. We have quite a few more to go through. But for me on this one, let me know in the comments, what did you guys think about this one? I absolutely loved it, to be honest. Val said, I'm going to say it again. Wow. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Michelle saying my pops was in the Vietnam War. Yes, mine was too. My father and two of my uncles were in the Vietnam War. Paula says so far that's my favorite. Mine too. Mine too. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Mr. Rick is saying very good. Good watch. I thought his eyes were going to open at the end. Dude, I thought his eyes were going to open at the end too. And I guarantee that was the feel that the creator of this movie was trying to kind of had that slow pan in on his face. I'm like, those eyes are going to open and they're going to be like black or something. You know, I thought that something was coming back there. Yes. Very good, Mr. Rick. Yes, definitely. James saying that's how the army terrified Vietnamese, but they did the same against Japanese in World War II. Yeah, psychological warfare is it's something else. You know, a lot of times people don't realize that there's more that goes into warfare than, you know, just shooting at each other. Yeah, definitely. Jerry said, Michelle, you do an awesome, amazing job at picking this. Yeah, she does. Fantastic job. Fantastic. Michelle saying this isn't even my favorite and it's so good. Oh, I can't wait to see what we have coming up next. I cannot wait to see what's coming up next. Let's see. James is saying there were thousands of miles of these tunnels in Cambodia. Awesome. Jerry said, Michael, where's your hat, brother? Yeah, I didn't wear a hat today, buddy. I did not wear one. Michelle said it's No Hat Thursday. It is No Hat Thursday. All right, let me go ahead and get to this next one. The next one is called No Caller ID. Let's see if I can get the description here. The description is a woman receives a mysterious call in the night. After several strange events, she realizes, I almost said releases. That would have made no sense. She realizes that she is not alone and that she may be in grave danger. All right. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and check this out. Michelle has posted a link in the chat. And again, I forgot to say this for the first one, but you guys know I say it for all of these. At the end of the show, I will list them all in the description, the links. Let's make sure that we are going over and hitting the like button, leaving a comment, letting these creators know the fantastic job that they're doing. We want to make sure that, you know, the primary reason it's not just for us to have fun doing this, but we get more eyes on these short films. So they're very creative. They always do such a great job with these. We want to make sure that we're getting more eyes over there to check out their work, these fantastic creators. All right. Let's see. Jerry is saying, the caller says, what's your favorite scary movie? I got you, my man. All right. Let me know on sound. No caller ID. I should probably put this on my screen before I say go. Can do that. And here we go. Let me know on sound. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Val.
Hey, shh. What's the matter with you?
We know when the dog does the dog stuff, I don't trust it. We know that from Paranormal Fridays.
Hello?
Hello, this is Regis Security calling. Sorry to disturb you at this hour, but we've just had an alarm activation coming from your living room sensor.
Well, I'm afraid there must be some kind of mistake. Our alarm's been permanently disconnected.
But you are Heather Wallace of 3A Fern Road?
Yes, but as I said, the alarm's been disconnected.
Well, that's unfortunate, Heather. At Regis Security, our client safety is our utmost priority. Our guards attend to any alarm activations within 10 minutes or the call-out is free of charge. We offer 24/7 around-the-clock alarm monitoring.
Well, that's great, but I have no interest in paying for an alarm to be monitored that I don't use. And clearly there's been a mistake.
Maybe it was a ghost.
What?
A ghost alarm. Sometimes we receive signals from old sites that are still logged in our system. Do you believe in ghosts, Heather? It is Friday the 13th, after all.
It's 2 a.m. How did you get these details?
They must have been in our database from the previous owner of the house.
But you said my name.
I apologize for the inconvenience, Heather. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Oh, that's suspect as shit. Oh, damn. Nope, time to go. Grab the keys, grab the dog, get in the car, time to go.
What is it? I told you there's nothing there.
Oh, the hell there isn't. Hey, that mask is dope. He's gonna get in and you're just gonna sit in the freaking closet? And he's got a machete. Oh. Where's the dog?
You have dialed 111 emergency. Fire, ambulance, or police.
Police.
Connecting you to the police. Please stay on the line. You've been put through to police dispatch. Where is your emergency?
My name is Heather Wallace. I'm at 3A Fern Road, Western Springs. There's an intruder at my house and he's got a knife.
Okay, Heather, just stay calm. I'm dispatching a police unit to your address. Can you give me a description of the intruder?
He's wearing a Halloween mask. Tall, dressed all in black.
are you in the
talking
house?
too loud.
Hello, Heather? Are you still there? Heather, can you respond?
No, I can't.
I need you to stay on the line with me until a unit arrives. Are you in immediate danger? Heather, please. Are you safe?
No.
There's a man in my house with a knife. Please help me.
Alright, just stay where you are. The police unit is 2 minutes away.
Oh, God.
Oh, they want the
Please
dog.
hurry. I don't want to die.
I understand. Just relax and breathe. Everything's gonna be alright. Our unit has just arrived on site and we'll get you out of there as soon as possible.
Oh, poor doggy.
Now, this is very important, Heather. Where are you in the house exactly?
Oh, God.
I met him in the stairs.
Thank you, Heather. For a second there, we thought we weren't going to be able to find you.
Oh, my God. As soon as he asked where she was, I was like, oh, my God. Oh, there's another one. I knew it. All right, that was awesome. That was freaking awesome. That you know I love the mask killers. Let me say this. That mask was on point. Like, for real. If Mad Matt was here, he'd be like, I wonder how much they want for that mask. Already know. That mask was cool as hell. I love the idea. It kind of had a little bit of to an extent, it had a little bit of a Scream feel to it, to an extent, you know, with the whole telephone and the killer and everything. But this was very creative. I really, really enjoyed this one for sure. Let me see what you guys were saying. I got the Paula saying to grab a gun or a baseball bat and sneak up behind him. Bats are better for that. Yes. James is saying, damn, that's a big machete. You aren't lying, man. He didn't come in there with like a little knife. He came in there straight Jason Voorhees with the machete. He was not playing around. Did you see him kind of like dragging it up against the table there too? I thought that was a cool touch. I really enjoyed that one for sure. So yeah, 100%. Throwing the claps up there. This was very well done. I really enjoyed this one. Melissa says, gives me Vacancy vibes. Interesting. You know, it has been a minute since I've seen Vacancy. That wasn't even on my radar. That might be a go back and rewatch for me sometime soon. I remember liking that movie. James said he killed the dog. If it was mine, that ass would be mine. I was wondering where the dog was through the beginning parts. Like, I feel like, well, there was a second person there, so I didn't see that coming either. Val throwing the claps up as well. Yes, 100%. Mr. Rick is saying that was a really good one. I noticed the white array that was the same guy from the first. Oh, right away. Yes. I had a feel when he said, can you tell me where you are in the house? I was like, oh, she's done. She's going to say, I'm here. And that's exactly what happened. And when the other guy walked off, I was like, man, there's going to be a second one. And there was a second person. Super cool, though. Super cool. Patrick's here. Have cheetah will. View said should have had a cheetah as a guardian. Should have had something. You know what I mean? You should. I mean, she immediately when she locked up the house, she ran right to the closet. She went straight Laurie Strode without the coat hanger. She had nowhere to go. At all. She was done from the get go. Paula said she had time to punch. She had time to do. I would have been out. Look. I don't know. I think the first phone call initially probably would have made me leave in that situation. But not at my house. Like I got all kinds of stuff. That's not happening here for sure. Let's see. James is saying that was awesome. That mask was cool. Yes, it was. That mask was dope. Seriously. Val is saying 2 for 2 tonight. Yes, 100%. Really enjoyed that one. Melissa agreeing. Yes, The Mask was awesome. Patrick saying hello, Mike. Yeah, what's up, dude? I hope you're doing well, my friend. I haven't talked to you in a minute. Jeff is in the chat as well. What's up, Jeff? What's going on? He said, hey, what's up, everyone? What's up, Jeff? We just watched a really cool 2 shorts so far that were really cool. You should go back and check them out once the show's over. Let's see. James is saying, after seeing that one, I will sleep with one eye open tonight. Yes. Michelle says a toss up between the next one and the one after that for my favorite. So if they're just getting better after this, that's freaking crazy. That is freaking crazy. And Val also reminding everyone, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Yeah, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, please do so. Let me go ahead and get this next one rolling for us. I'll read a brief description for this one here. Oh, crap. I hate that. There we go. Pull that up there. Let's see. This next one is called Worst First Date. Let me see if I can get a description on this one here. It says, set in the 1990s, The Worst First Date is a heart-pounding thriller that explores the dangers of meeting strangers in the pre-digital age. Jane accepts an invitation for dinner at Matt's house, a charming, quiet man she recently met. The evening begins eventfully, but there's an unsettling tension lingering beneath Matt's polite smile as time passes. I feel like they're giving away a little too much, so I'm going to stop reading. I want to be a little more surprised with this. So I'm not going to read the entire description because I feel like I said, I feel like they're doing just a little too much with that. Let me go ahead and bring this one up. All right. I'll bring this up here. And I will go ahead and get this one started. As usual, let me know on sound. This one's about 9 minutes and 38 seconds. Be sure when this is over or at the end of this show that we're going over and we are supporting these fine creators and supporting their work. So let's make sure we're doing that. Again, Michelle is being nice enough to put the links up for each one as they come by. And then at the end, once the show is over, I will go back in the description and put all the links for all of the shorts that we watched tonight. So whether you're doing it now or whether you're doing it after the show, again, let's make sure that we're supporting these creators for this fine work that they're doing. All right. I'm going to go ahead and hit play on Worst First Date and let me know on sound per usual.
She took my hand, led me to a wonder.
Damn.
She turned to me. Could you believe love was all that we had?
Thank you, Jerry.
I have a date tonight, but I'll be thinking about you.
Welcome back to 98.7 FM. You're listening to The Morning Jam. I'm your host, and today we're diving into something that's been buzzing everywhere, the internet.
That's right. It's a whole new world out there. You can send messages, share photos, and even find long-lost friends.
Ooh, you mean that thing we dial into with those weird beeping sounds?
Exactly. So much more than that. Imagine chatting with a fan in Japan about your favorite band.
Wow, sounds cool. I still prefer a good old cassette tape.
But think about it. No more waiting for the radio to play your favorite song. You create your own playlist.
So I can just skip all the songs I don't like. Where's the fun in that?
It's about convenience. Plus, there are chat rooms for every interest.
Ah, he's got Scream on the TV. Or she's got Scream on the TV. Yeah, I would say so. Which Scream was on TV? I only got a quick look at it. Paula, was it 3? Was that 3?
Come on, go.
You're just gonna kick me out like I'm a pile of trash?
Get out!
Was it the OG Val? I didn't really see it. All right. Got my Scream experts. Let's see there.
Matt?
Yeah. Hey.
Hey. It's so nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Please, come in.
No small talk. We're just gonna go ahead and food's ready.
You know, I've never been to someone's house on a first date like this before.
Yeah, I don't usually do this. Hope it's not too weird.
No. It's totally fine. I mean, honestly, I don't think there should be all this pressure to go to a fancy restaurant and eat all this expensive food. Plus, I love a good home-cooked meal, and this is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad you like it. It's a special recipe I've created.
What's the secret?
It's just the first date. We have to wait at least until the third date to get that.
Third date. I think I can power through the first two.
This whole situation is
Can I
crazy.
use the bathroom?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks.
It's just down the hall.
Which door is it?
On your right. I think it's going pretty well.
This is the police. Open up.
Matt? Matt?
That is true.
Ma'am? Ma'am, are you okay? Are you hurt? Try not to.
At around 8 p.m. Wednesday night, an anonymous tip led to the arrest of Matthew Grant. Police uncovered body parts inside the basement of his home located on Chestnut Lane. Along with the body parts were various articles of clothing and teeth connecting Matthew Grant to a string of disappearances around the city. Police say they discovered multiple cooking pots with what seemed like a normal stew inside. Later, they confirmed Matthew Grant admitted to dismembering, eating, and even feeding the victims to the next person he would murder.
Oh my
An
God.
important piece of evidence found was a box of framed photos portraying the missing women from around the city. Another box, labeled Meal Number 14, contained only one photo. The photo of 25-year-old Jane Michaels.
I knew it. Let me stop that right there. All right. Yeah, YouTube's not being very nice to Michael. That is a well-known song there. It will make me edit it if I'm not cutting that off there. Let's see. Melissa was saying, Michelle, these are all great so far. Yes, fantastic tonight. Very fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, that one was good. That one was definitely good. Let's see. Yeah, she was 14. She was 14. Jerry saying, Michelle, I'm thankful that you still let Michael make an appearance. Well, thank you, Jerry, for that. Yes, great song for sure. It's just YouTube isn't very nice to me lately when it comes to those things. You guys know that when we did the show last Sunday, I did that little stretch of that little brief Tony Todd clip, and they hit me for that. Like, it was literally like 20 seconds long, and they were like, no, we're cutting that. So I'm trying to watch that stuff, but yes. Michelle saying the next one is another fave. Awesome. Mr. Rick is saying this was good. The beginning of it reminded me of the first scene in The Stepfather. Oh, nice. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. All right. So moving on here. Go ahead and move this here. The next one is called Subject 7. Let's see if it gives a description here. All right. Here's the description. In 1983, an MK Ultra test subject works to prove his psychic abilities in a CIA facility deep underground. However, the dire possibility exists that he could still be a brainwashed spy. Interesting. So we have 2 more left. This one right here, Subject 7. I'm going to go ahead and pull this over. We'll bring this one up and let me know on sound. Michelle has posted the link for this one where you can go over and hit that like button and leave a comment and tell them how fantastic they are. Let's make sure that we're doing that. And here we go. Let me know on sound. Subject 7.
I'm going to ask you some control questions.
Shoot.
Is your name Mr. Trevor Blake?
Yes.
Are you 31 years old?
Yes.
Are you currently blindfolded?
Yes.
Is it currently October of 1983?
It is?
Yes or no only for now?
Yes.
Thank you, Jerry.
What is that?
It's simply a tone for calibrating the test.
Okay.
Do the words Able Archer mean anything to you?
No.
Are you a communist?
No.
Do you associate with any communists?
No.
Are you involved with Operation Ryan?
No.
Mr. Blake, are you a communist?
No.
Are you aware of Operation Able Archer?
No.
Have you ever been employed by a government agency of any kind by any nation?
No.
Have you ever been to the USSR?
No.
Have you ever been to Fort Meade, Maryland?
No.
Mr. Blake, do you feel you have extraordinary mental powers?
Yes.
You feel you have a sort of extrasensory perception?
Yes.
There's a nickel on the table. For the purposes...
It's a quarter.
Remove your blindfold. I have an envelope containing a shape on a piece of paper. Can you please draw what you believe the shape to be on the paper in front of you? This is satellite imagery taken 3 days ago. There's a Soviet nuclear refinement facility in one of these buildings. Are you able to identify it? Have you ever been to the USSR?
No.
Have you ever been to Fort Meade, Maryland?
No.
Are you familiar with the concept of a mental trigger?
No.
It is believed by some that after a period of brainwashing, a sleeper agent can be created to commit illegal or treasonous acts simply by hearing a trigger. An audio tone, a simple word, a picture, any sensory cue. The victim may have no memory of any part of the process.
Do you believe I've been brainwashed?
I'm simply here to administer the test.
Right. And what kind of treason could I commit in here?
It's also believed certain tones can enhance mental abilities or retard them completely. These audio tones are all part of the test. Any lapses in memory? Any periods of time where recollecting important events is difficult?
No.
When did you discover you had such an ability?
A few years ago, I realized I could see things in other places, sometimes in the past. And where'd you learn this?
I can't say. What is that?
It's the seal of the university you attended. Cornell, I believe.
I went to Princeton, Mr. Blake.
Class of 56?
58.
My mistake. It's not 100% accurate.
No, I imagine it's not. However, that does leave us with some concerns. This is a diagram found on nuclear weapons equipment.
You only asked what was in the envelope.
You were not aware?
No.
Can you explain to me how someone with no prior experience related to nuclear technology, nor previous contact with anyone at this facility, could have replicated this as accurately as you did?
No. Can you?
No, Mr. Blake, I cannot. But you have identified sensitive information of national security, psychic or not. We have reason to be skeptical.
Well, you can test me again if you'd like.
Are you a baseball fan?
Sure.
So you could tell me, say, who's going to win the World Series?
Not with certainty.
Sure, but You could tell me what the players are doing right at this moment?
If I could, you'd have no way to confirm that.
No, but as it is now, it would appear that your abilities only apply to very sensitive and very classified information.
This one's got me locked in. I'm sorry, you guys. This is good.
Jackie Robinson. You saw Jackie Robinson hit a home run at the World Series in Brooklyn the year you graduated.
That's right.
1958. But Robinson retired in 56. And the Dodgers moved to LA in 57. You've seen that image before?
No.
No? Well, then how do you know what it is? Maybe you saw it in a dream.
Mr. Please.
Mr. Holden, 1956 to 1958, where were you?
Oh,
Lapse in memory,
shit.
perhaps? You see, I'm not the one being tested. Have you ever been to Fort Meade?
Oh my God.
Subject 7, failure, breach of cognizance. Mr. Holden insisted on previously repressed details from before his training. Successful termination compliance. We'll need to apply new programming in future tests. Send in subject 8.
Didn't see that shit coming at all. You know, that's when you know it's a great twist. I had no idea until it happened. You know what I mean? Until he started freaking, that was freaking awesome. That was freaking awesome. Let's see. James saying most people don't know how close we came to fighting World War III. It was very scary. I remember how close we came. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Val throwing up the capital WTF. That was freaking crazy. Like that was, I didn't see that coming at all. Like that. And it's like, once you know, you're just like, oh shit. I'm probably rewind this. I probably said it. Like that was fantastic. Well, great pick. Great pick. Paula saying, nice twist. And James is saying, damn, issue order 66. Yes. Michelle throughout the boom. Sure, freaking, yeah. Well done. Oh, I enjoyed the hell out of that one. That was freaking fantastic. It's definitely up there for me to do. For me too. Like that, I'm still kind of in like, with this one, I'm kind of just like, I didn't see that coming at all. So I've kind of got like a little bit of that shock still on my face. I can feel it. Well done with that. Let's see. Patrick saying that is some Outer Limits shit. You ain't lying, man. You are not lying. Mr. Rick is saying, like I said it before, it always takes a good twist ending to make the movie way, way better. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, even when you look at, you know, this movie and the dialogue in this movie, the pacing was fantastic with it as well. You know, the twist, yes, it made it a million times better. But watching it, you know, I wasn't getting bored with the dialogue. I wasn't getting bored with the pacing. You know, it hit like for 8 minutes and 40 seconds, you know, of a short, like that was fantastic. Like their pacing was freaking amazing for that. All right, we are getting to the last one. And after the last one, don't leave because we are going to spin that wheel. Because tonight, we are going to decide on the channel member Patreon watch party that we're going to do. So all the Patreon members and channel members that threw a movie out, it is already on the wheel and it is ready to go. So once we finish this, we are going to spin that wheel. Let's see. Michelle saying I wanted to do a Veterans Day theme, but time wasn't in my favor. Yeah, it's still like these are great tonight. This is fantastic. All right, so this last one is called A Night at the Table. Let me go ahead and see the description here. A mother prepares food for a seemingly normal family night dinner, but as the conversation between her and her kids grow more peculiar, tension mounts between the three, unveiling a lurking threat at the table. Interesting. All right, well, let me bring this over for you fine people. And as always, let me know on sound. Michelle is saying pay close attention to this one. All right. Let me know on sound. A Night at the Table. Here we go. And make sure that we're going over and thanking them for making these and hitting that like and comment.
And the way they shake is enough to kill a snake. Head, shoulders, baby, 1, 2, and 3. All the boys and girls do the oochie oochie dance. And the way run, Shamar, run!
Mom? Finish the cheese, son. You're late.
You said special night. I wanted to make sure I found ingredients of the highest caliber.
You like collards, don't you, son? I had to cook them before they went bad.
I do. Thank you.
Thank you. Who?
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome, son. Sherelle, the cheese. The cheese.
I think Jamal needs something else to do now.
Nah, I'm good.
Is that right? Cheryl, please. Son, the book I gave you. I don't believe you finished.
I finished. Mom.
Read it again, son. You and Shamar love those books.
I haven't
And
seen
since
a
you didn't do so
Berenstain
great
Bears book in
school,
forever.
I think it is important that you go back and be reminded of the first values instilled in you. I'm sorry about that. It is important that I set the example when it comes to self-control. Son, I should have been there for you. Your first kiss, first heartbreak. You started failing your classes, getting kicked off the team, losing your father. None of this is your fault, son. You needed someone, and we should have been there. It takes a village. We should have been there. Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Son, you were lost. You didn't know what you were doing.
I knew what I was doing.
You don't mean that, son.
Everything Shamar wanted, he got. Even if it meant taking it from me. Money, girls, my father. He treated him like he was the son he always wanted. And I was shit. Like it wasn't enough to have his own fucking pops. I knew exactly what I was doing.
Son, he was your best friend.
I'm not your fucking son. Let me go.
You fucked up, right? Breaking up our family? Taking him from us?
Mm.
You were supposed to wait. He took my brother. He was my son. My son! Mom. 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 You okay?
What?
I'll get it. It's okay, baby. I got it. Detective, come in.
Miss Boyd, we got him. Aaron Davis. We caught him hanging around their old meetup spot, and we knew he'd show up there eventually, the cocky bastard. We're still trying to locate the other three. It's Chadwick Young, Nasser Jones, Jamal Ford. Aaron's the ringleader of the crew, so it's only a matter of time before we get him to talk. The shells in the alleyway seem to match the gun we found in the car, but ballistics will confirm. Prosecutors plan on charging him with 1 count of first-degree murder and 1 count of conspiracy for the murder of your son, Shamar Boyd.
Thank you, Detective.
Oh, don't thank me yet. What they committed was a heinous crime against your son, and they deserve to be prosecuted to the fullest extent. We'll find the other 3. I'll be in touch. Ladies. Man,
Oh, shit.
Is that blood on your wall?
Nope.
Go ahead and this here. All right. Close this out here. All right. I don't think that. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Let's see. Jerry said, "Gonna fix a bowl of cereal." Count Chocula. Val throwing up the capital WTF. Yeah, there was a moment or two in that definitely deserved that. James is saying WTF sick. That's what I'm talking about. Michelle is saying you won't find all 3. I do not believe that they will. Jerry said loved it. Paula is saying loved it. Melissa's saying I didn't like that one. That one was weird. All the rest love them. Oh yeah. Val is saying was going to say that, Michelle. Michelle is saying, did you catch the shout out to Nas, Michael? Nasir Jones. You know, I didn't put it together until you just said it. It's been a minute since I thought about Nas for sure. I don't really like If I Ruled the World was one of my favorite Nas songs of all time. But no, I didn't pick up on that. Good call out. Good call out for sure. James is saying all these were great. Keep up the good work for sure. Keep up the good work. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, you guys, another fantastic night of horror shorts for sure. I want to know in the chat, which one was your favorite? Which one was your favorite tonight that you liked out of these? But you can only pick one. You can only pick one. And not a ranking, just which one was your favorite? I think for me, and you know the slasher fan that I am, but then again, I got to think about the CIA one because that one kind of, and I really liked the first one too. A lot of these were great. If I had to choose one that I would want to watch a second time, I would probably say, let me see what the name of it was. The one where she was on the phone with the slasher. And that. You guys know I'm a slasher guy. You guys know that I'm a freaking slasher guy. I can't freaking help it. I think that one would be my favorite. Let me go ahead and pull this up. I want to make sure I get the name correctly. Yes, No Caller ID. That was number 2. I think that was my favorite out of all of them. Subject 7 was freaking fantastic. It's between that and Subject 7. Now, here's the thing. Like, when we first finished the first one, The Wandering Soul, I was like, oh, shit. It's not nothing's topping this one. Then we got No Caller ID, and I was like, oh, shit. Nothing's topping this one. Worst First Date was fantastic as well. Subject 7. It's between Subject 7 and No Caller ID. Those are the two. I think No Caller IDs maybe edging it out just a little bit, but I mean it kind of just goes into Like, which do you prefer? Which type are you up for right now? If you're up for the slasher type stuff, yes, no caller ID. I felt like there was great suspense in that. But Subject 7, it was just like it hit you with that holy shit factor. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what the fuck just happened? And when that twist hits, you're just like, oh my God. So yeah, it's between those two for me. I know I said pick only one, but those are the two that really stuck out to me for sure. Let's see. Melissa said like 2 and 3. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. James said the first one was mine. Yes. The Wandering Soul. That was freaking awesome. Let's see. Michelle was saying Subject 7. Jerry was saying the first one. Mr. Rick was saying number 2. Val was saying number 2. Michelle said, I loved Worst First Date also. Worst First Date. Yeah, that was another one that was up there. It was up there for sure. Mr. Rick is saying 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, dude. Melissa's the wild card is saying, I love that one mask. Yeah, that mask was cool. Like, that was very, very creative. I've never seen that mask before. I'm assuming, it was custom for the show or for the short. Absolutely fantastic. Jeff is saying, since I missed the first 2, I have to go with Dinner with Matt. Hell yeah, man. Worst First Date. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. So all you channel members and Patreon members, are you ready to spin that wheel? Are we ready to spin the wheel to find out which channel member Patreon movie that we will be watching? It'll probably be next week. I hate to break it down like this. It'll either be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, one of those 3 days, and I won't know probably until Sunday which day it's going to be. But once I do know, I will let everyone know. If you're a channel member, there will be a link. If you are a Patreon member, there will be a link that we will go and watch it. So let me pull this up so we can go ahead, and you already know, and spin that wheel. All right, here we go. We are spinning. My hands are off of everything. What it lands on is what we will watch. And it looks like we will be watching Black Christmas 74. I thought it was going to land on High Tension there for a second. That's another freaking good one too. That is another freaking good one. And we will be watching Black Christmas 74. Let me write that down. You know me, I forget freaking everything. Let me X that off and put this up here. And that was one of Mr. Rick's choices. So hell yeah, that's one that I haven't checked out in a while, and that's an easy one for us to watch because I actually do own that movie. It is right here. We will be able to watch it in Blu-ray quality over on Cast for sure. That will be freaking fantastic. But if you are not a Patreon member and you are not a channel member and you would like to partake in this next week, it's very simple to join. Either, like I said, YouTube channel members or Patreon members, both will be able to come and watch Black Christmas with us. Let's see. Paula said, I am not on Patreon, but I can log in for free. So let's make sure that yeah, so Patreon, yes, you can, but let me so it's for the paying Patreon or the paying channel members for that. So if you want to, you can join either one of those and you will get the link to watch the movie with us. Patrick's saying Margot is drunk 1974. Dude, I will tell you this, Margot Kidder did kill it in that movie. I'm actually a big fan of Margot Kidder's for sure. Melissa saying 74, the worst Black. Oh, come on. I mean, you like what you like. That's what I always say. But James is saying, Michael, you need to make a real wheel so it can spin freely. Just have like a big wheel behind me that I'd have to write everything on. And then we'll just spin it. Maybe. Let's see. Jerry is saying, throwing out the Patreon link. Yes, if you would like to join Patreon, you can do so there. Jeff said, Michael, are you going to be at Matt's booth at all this weekend? Dude, I don't think so, but never say never. It's a big weekend, dude. We got a big fight tomorrow night. We got a big fight Saturday night. Ohio State's playing Saturday. I really don't know, buddy. I don't know. James saying, I hope I can still watch the movie. I hope you can too. I hope you can. Jerry is saying Lois Lane. Yes, she was Lois Lane. She was Lois Lane for sure. Michelle is saying, have a good night, everyone. Have a good night, Michelle. Yes. No, thank you for tonight. You know, I get up here and run my mouth and show everything, but you pick these out. Thank you, Michelle. And I'm sure I'm not just speaking for me. I'm speaking for everybody in the chat. Great picks tonight. You killed it once again. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Mr. Rick is saying, was that the other pick? Just curious. Let me check. Let me check, Mr. Rick. Yes, you had Thanksgiving and you had Black Christmas 74. Those were the two. Let's see. Sion Dave McCrae have another what? Sion. Yeah, he did It's Me Billy too. I have yet to check that out. Yet. Michelle has gifted 1 Movies and Beyond membership. Michelle, you are freaking awesome. Thank you so much. And it looks like Melissa got it. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see. Yes. Thank you so much for that. Michelle. You have no idea what that means to me. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, the other movies that were on the wheel. There was Oddity, there was Sinister 2, there was High Tension, there was Quiet Place, Day One. I'm just going by memory here. There was Thanksgiving. There was Candyman. Yeah, I think that's from memory. That's my best. Hell yeah. Hellfest one day. Oh yeah. Jeff says I have to work Saturday, so I'll be up there Sunday. Man, I honestly don't know, buddy. If I can get some time away to do that, I will. I have a lot going on right now. I'm trying to fit a bunch of stuff in. But I do know I want to watch the fights Saturday night. John Jones is coming back. We got the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson Friday. We got John Jones, Stipe Miocic. If you watch UFC on Saturday, we got a whole day of college football. This is like my sports weekend. Like, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I know you guys don't come here for sports. I know you guys don't come here for that. But yeah, it's kind of what it is. Melissa's saying Thanksgiving's good. Good. Yes. Yeah, I watched it once. I thought it was decent. And you live Sunday. Yes, I should be live Sunday. You know, you guys talk a lot about Thanksgiving, you know, and it is like a horror Thanksgiving movie. Do you guys want to know what I love to watch on Thanksgiving? I can't help it. And it's already out and prepped on 4K. This is my Thanksgiving. This is what I'll be watching Thanksgiving Day. I can't help it. This is one of my favorite movies of all time, one of my favorite comedies, and definitely my favorite Thanksgiving movie. I will be watching Planes, Trains, possibly more than once. Possibly. You gotta love Planes, Trains, right? You guys all like Planes, Trains? Like, seriously? I can't be the only one. That's like my Thanksgiving go-to. It's so good. John Candy, Steve Martin, you guys, come on. But I do want to thank you guys for being here tonight. I do want to thank you guys for coming to Melissa. Never heard of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? You need to watch it. Like, now. Like, you should probably find it when this is over and watch it, because Planes, Trains is like that's It's a slice of America, Melissa. It's what it is. It's something that is top priority. You got to watch Planes, Trains. Like, look, I will give it to you right here. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Steve Martin, John Candy. It's one of the best. It is one of the absolute best. I'm telling you. Michelle said, I'm still listening while making beds, but you already know I love Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Melissa, you will enjoy Planes, Trains, but then again, you are the wild card. So I will say it, but I don't know if I believe it. Val says, love that movie. A Thanksgiving must watch. It is a Thanksgiving must watch. James, the Shape, is saying, well, folks, I'm going off to do a little practice on a song I'm trying to learn in my axe. Good night, all. And good night, Michael. James, good luck with that, sir. I want to hear it. Once you learn it, I want to hear it. That will be amazing. Jerry is saying, it's a great movie. Also love The Great Outdoors. Dude, The Great Outdoors, I used to watch that with my father. It was freaking fantastic. I'll never forget when he blows the hair off that bear's ass with that shotgun lamp. Dude, probably one of the funniest things I saw as a kid. I think I was crying. Like, literally, Great Outdoors, Dan Aykroyd, John Candy. Dude, anything John Candy's in is like instant classic. Like, it is legendary at this point. John Candy was the absolute man. Michelle said, since I was a kid, you'd been watching every Thanksgiving and Christmas. Hell yeah. That is freaking awesome. Val said, Jerry, that movie's funny AF. It is freaking funny as fuck. Like, Great Outdoors. When that dude got struck by lightning and he was telling him how many times, and he was like 666. He goes 6 times. He goes 666 times. 60. That dude got struck by lightning 66 times. That shit was crazy. I love The Great Outdoors. I do. Eric from the Bearded Entertainment has dropped in to say John Candy is the GOAT. John Candy is the GOAT, man. I mean, it's hard to name anything that I don't like with John Candy in it. He's one of Uncle Buck. You guys, Uncle Buck, like, even Uncle Buck it's up here. I'm telling you. Jeff D'Angelo, those aren't pillows. Dude, I'll never forget that. Where's your hand at? Between the pillows. Those aren't pillows. Yes, dude. Such a classic movie. Let's see. Michelle said, I'm gonna need that membership back, Mel. Yeah, Melissa, watch Planes, Trains. Like, you're gonna love it. It's freaking fantastic. Let's see. Paula's saying, love that movie. Yes. Of course. Michelle saying Steve Martin also. Yeah, I mean, Steve Martin's another one. Like, he's another one that was in a lot of great stuff. And, you could talk about like Three Amigos. Like, I loved that as a kid. Even the movie Parenthood. Like, I know that's probably not on the top of people's list when it comes to Steve Martin, but I really liked Parenthood. Like, that was a movie I watched a lot, when I was younger too. Let's see. Jeff said, my 10 o'clock truck is here. Gotta go. All right, Jeff. Well, thanks for hanging out. And dude, go back and watch the replay and check out those first couple ones that you missed. You'll really like them. I guarantee that. Melissa says, I love John Hughes movies. A Saturday, Sunday this week. John Hughes movies are freaking awesome. John Hughes is Planes, Trains is John Hughes. So you should love it. You should love it. Jerry Wilson says, love Steve Martin in The Jerk. Dude, it has been forever since I've seen The Jerk. That's one that has been a freaking minute since I've seen. But, excuse me, another great Steve Martin movie. Let's see. Melissa saying, I like the bear scene. Big Bear sandwich. All right. Jerry says, classic. Val is saying, who is Harry Crumb is awesome as well. Like, that is another awesome movie. But then again, that is another one that I haven't seen for a very long time. Michelle saying, Only Murders in the Building is so good. Hell yeah. Jerry said, The Man with Two Brains. All right. Melissa says, Breakfast Club, #1, my favorite movie. Another John Hughes Like, that's a juggernaut. Like, Breakfast Club is a freaking juggernaut. I did love that movie as well. I did. Let's see. Paula saying love Bender. Dude, Bender was the shit. Bender was freaking awesome. Let's see. Jerry said he hates cans. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see. Michelle is saying Steve Martin and Martin Short together is gold. I mean, throw Chevy Chase in there. You have the Three Amigos. That was gold as well, too. Martin Short, he was another one. He was another one that was freaking awesome. God, you think about the amount of great, when you talk about John Candy, you talk about Steve Martin, you talk about Martin Short, you talk about Chevy Chase, you know, Dan Aykroyd, because we were talking about the great outdoors. How many movies were they freaking responsible for that was just fucking awesome? Like, seriously, such a wow. Obsessed with Horror has dropped by and says, hey, Movies and Beyond, what's up? Welcome. Hope you're having a good night and hanging out for sure. Oh, let's see. So I think Jerry, bro, favorite John Hughes is Weird Science, dude. Weird Science, that gets a special kind of love from me. Like, Weird Science, I was lucky enough at Horror Hounds. Was it last year or the year before? I can't remember. Anthony Michael Hall was there, and the guy that played Wyatt was there. A couple of the other, one of the girls that they were dating, the blonde, was there, and someone else was there too. I think it was Robert Downey Jr.'s buddy in that movie, the taller guy. And they did a panel on Weird Science. And when they all came out, I went to it. I can't help it. Like, they're like, there's a Weird Science panel. I'm like, I'm going that way. Literally walked off the horror floor to sit in there and talk about, Weird Science. And the first thing that happened was, they all came out on stage. And Anthony Michael Hall, what did he say? He said, he grabbed the microphone. He said, you can't handle the smoke. And that's what it is. When he was messed up, he was high as shit at Weird Science. That's what he said. And I was just like, oh my God, like, immediately I was having a good time. Let's see. Michelle is saying, love Weird Science, and my boys love it too. Hell yeah. Like, that's Weird Science is Weird Science. That's another one that has reached GOAT status for me. Melissa saying 16 Candles, Weird Science, and also like Uncle Buck. Hell yeah. That's a great list right there. That is a great freaking list. Mr. Rick says they don't make movies that funny anymore, and comedians like them are really out there. I think the 80s were a great time for comedy. The 80s was a great time for comedy. You look at a lot of the movies that we talked about, that had a lot of the people that we talked about. And I mean, that was also the era of like Police Academy, stuff like that. Like, those types of movies, they might not do as well today as they did in the 80s, but for those of us that were alive at the time and watched it, it's freaking fantastic. Even there are people today that would love those, as much as we do, even when we watch them, but I just don't think that they would be as popular today coming out at this time, being the way that they are. Not that they couldn't adapt to today's stuff, but I wouldn't even want to touch that. We're talking about classics here, and just the idea of changing them in any way is just giving me like a chill down my back. I can't do it. I can't. Paula's saying Anthony Michael Hall was on Murder, She Wrote. All right. That's awesome. Let's see. Guy in Weird Science was in Twisters. Oh, he was in Twister. Yes. You're talking about Chet from Weird Science. Why am I spacing his name right now? He was only in Aliens. Game over, man. He's been in freaking everything. Somebody help me out in the chat. Otherwise, this is going to... Thank you, Eric. I knew it was you. No, Bill Paxton. Was it Bill Paxton? Yeah, I'm thinking of Bill Pullman. Yes, Bill Paxton. Was it Bill Paxton? Why does that sound wrong to me? I know you're probably right. It just doesn't seem... God, it is Bill Paxton. But either way, he was in so much stuff too. And, they talked a lot about Bill Paxton at that Weird Science panel. about how much, they missed him and this and that. And you could tell that he was a big part of the set. And it was freaking fantastic. Let's see. Jerry Wilson is saying, I reminisce sometimes and watch them older. Dude, I watch a lot of older movies. Like you could see, like I have my huge horror collection, but on this wall over here, these are different movies over here. I got Planes, Trains, I got The Breakfast Club, I've got Goonies, I've got Hangover. Look, blast me all you want. I got the Hangover trilogy, Pirates, all that stuff. Movies that are special to me, that are over there. And dude, 80s movies, I can do that all day. Let's see. Michelle is saying, good night for real this time. Haha. By the way, Michael, you and I should start an 80s channel. That would definitely be fun. Let's see. Jerry's saying like Cannonball Run, Rhinestone Cowboy. Cannonball Run. God, dude, that's been a minute since I've seen that. It has been a freaking minute since I've seen that. Melissa the Wild Card is saying, love Goonies too. Yeah, hell yeah. Goonies is a shit. Absolutely love Goonies. And you can look at the cast alone in Goonies. Look at them. Look at how many. Fucking Thanos is in Goonies. Watch Marvel? Guess what? Bran is Thanos. If you didn't know, now you know. But you guys probably already know. Let's see. Melissa, have you ever seen St. Elmo's Fire? Yes, I've seen St. Elmo's Fire before. Another great cast. The Brat Pack. I mean, you could do a whole thing on the Brat Pack alone. You talk about St. Elmo's Fire. You talk about the Breakfast Club, the amount of things that they were in, The Outsiders, like so much stuff that the Brat Pack was in. So many good movies. And you guys, if you haven't checked out The Outsiders, that's another. You'll get more than the Brat Pack and Outsiders. You want to talk about a star-studded cast? Half of those people got their start because of The Outsiders. The Outsiders was freaking amazing. It was freaking amazing. Let's see. Eric is saying, I think there was just a I can't pronounce that word. Documentary or something about the Brat Pack. Yes, there was. It was on Hulu. I watched that, I would say about 2 months ago, Eric, maybe ish, something like that. Yeah, like even Emilio Estevez was talking in that one. He's a harder one to get to talk about the Brat Pack. It was definitely a good watch. If you haven't checked it out, definitely a good watch, for sure. Yeah, I watched that right when it. I love the Brat Pack. I love all that stuff. So I definitely checked that out right when it came out. Although I still haven't seen the Superman documentary. So I watched the Brat Pack right away. One of my favorite movies of all time is Superman 1978, and I still yet to see the Christopher Reeves documentary. So you do what you can do. Cherry said, "Stay golden, Pony Boy." Dude, that used to be my goodbye for like 10 years when I was younger. I would always say that whenever I'd say goodbye to somebody because of that movie. Stay gold, Pony Boy. I might bring that back. Jerry. I feel like it needs to come back. Melissa's saying Robert Downey Jr. and Rough Turf and Guy from Pretty in Pink in it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Melissa's saying, I love the 80s so much. And that's the thing. Like, never run out of material talking about the 80s. Like, the amount of stuff that you can go into in that decade, it just seems like, and not just like we touch on the 80s on this channel when we talk about Freddie, we talk about Jason, we talk about Michael. A lot of that was primarily 80s. So, you're talking about not only like one of the greatest horror decades that there was, but just in movies in general. Horror wasn't the only one killing it. Comedy was killing it. Action. Think about the action stars in the 80s. That's when you had Arnold, you had Van Damme, you had freaking Sylvester Stallone, the Rocky movies alone, Rambo, the Predator, freaking Commando. Like there was always a Rambo or a Commando with one of those guys coming out like every year, sometimes twice a year. Like you think about like Bloodsport and shit like that. I know that was towards the end, I might be blending a little bit with the early 90s there, but that was all hangover from the 80s. You know what I mean? Like all of those movies that were coming out at that time, it was just like you look back. Oh, that's a horrible example. You look back at some of the theaters and some of the weekends, like people have taken pictures of like a movie theater and the movies that were playing at the time, and you just look at the juggernauts that are on that list. It's like, how do I decide which one of these movies I'm gonna go see? How do I decide that? It's like you got like Aliens, you got like Predator, and it's all that stuff that came out around the same time, and I'm sure that there are like different I'm probably sure that the two I mentioned weren't right there next to each other, but you guys know what I mean. Like there were so many great movies in that decade. You could just imagine what the theaters were like. It's so damn good. Laughing. Melissa, the wild card. I just seen a good movie last night called Point Break. Are you talking about like Keanu Point Break and Patrick Swayze? Are you talking about OG Point Break? Yeah, that's a good movie. The movie's dope. That movie's freaking awesome. If you haven't seen Point Break, you need to check that out for sure. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, Patrick Swayze. Dude, that movie's so good. Gary Busey's in that as well, too. And I was like that when I was younger because Keanu Reeves, let's just forget that the movie was dope, but Keanu Reeves was the ex-quarterback for the Ohio State Buckeyes. I thought I'd just throw that out there. He was quarterback. Ohio State. It was freaking awesome. But I mean, we could sit here all night and just throw out these amazing freaking movies from the 80s. I mean, it's all day. Literally could sit here all day and do this. Tonight was amazing. You guys are amazing. I will get everything together for the watch party next week. I will get a thumbnail out by Saturday for the Sunday show. And I think I got a few cool things coming up here really soon. I need to do some editing. I've filmed some videos already. I still need to do some editing. We're still going to get to the Waverly show. And I cannot wait to get to all this stuff. Holidays are coming up. Be watching the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight, reliving the 80s again tomorrow night with the 60-year-old Tyson, but it's going to happen. I'm watching it. How many of you guys are watching that? It's on Netflix. If you're not, you should be. And let me just tell you guys this. Like, I don't know if you're boxing fans, and I know that's not why we're here, but I'm still going to say it. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor are fighting prior to that. Possibly the two best women fighters, arguably of all time, are fighting each other before that. And they're both solid right now. They're both like almost in their primes. So the spectacle that is Jake Paul and Mike Tyson does actually have a fantastic fight before it. I don't know how you feel about women's boxing. Like it, don't care. You want to see some true women's boxing? This is going to be a hell of a fight. This is their second fight. Their first fight went down to decision, and it was freaking amazing. I'll tell you what, like you look at UFC, you look at boxing, females have a hell of a division. And it's not just, obviously, by weight, just like the males. But their fights are awesome, man. I cannot say good enough things about Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano for this fight. You guys if you're watching it, watch the fight before it. I'm telling you that. You won't. These two are freaking awesome. I cannot freaking wait to check this out. Two juggernauts, and they're going at it. And like I said, we're not here for that tonight, but you see what you guys did in the chat. I was going to end the show. You got me talking because that happens easily. Well, we'll just talk about something that Michael likes and he won't leave. We'll get him talking about something. And I love doing that with you guys for sure. Eric is saying, I can't wait to see Tyson destroy Paul. Dude, Mike Tyson's not playing. I watched the weigh-in right before this fight, or right before this show started. I was watching the weigh-in and he smacked Jake Paul in the face. It was awesome. Probably staged, but it was still awesome. I enjoyed it. Paula said there was a movie about the Brat Pack. Great watch. Yes, it was. It was on Hulu. It was fantastic. Jerry said, I'm watching it for sure. I have $3 on Tyson. I wonder what the odds are, what you're winning off of $3. That's amazing. Paula says if Paul doesn't earmuffs, you may see blood. If he doesn't want, yeah, I know. I can't help it. I can't help it. Let's see. Random YouTube girl. Hi, I'm new. Well, welcome. Welcome. Always good to have new people in here. Jerry says sometimes there is more action with the ladies fight. Dude, I'm telling you, like, even watching UFC, the Lioness, man, I would never miss an Amanda Nunes fight because she could bang. And I'm telling you, these two girls, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, they are like that, dude. And this is going to be a hell of a fight. I'm telling you. Michelle said, I'm back. I felt like poltergeisty there because we were talking 80s stuff. I truly felt that. That's why we did the show tonight for the fight tomorrow. Yeah, I came out and said it. Like, look, guys, I want to watch the show or the fight tomorrow. I can't help. I cannot help. Let's see. Val says, welcome. Okay. Hell yeah. Michelle says, Jake Paul. You know. Let's see. Michelle said, I thought you were calling me random, Val. No, I think that I think that she was just throwing that out. James is back too. See, you guys are leaving and you're coming back because that Movies and Beyond. You guys can't. James is back as well. He said, cat fights, love women. Dude, these two girls, James, I'm telling you, these two girls are very skilled boxers. And either one of them would kick the hell out of me in less than 5 seconds. Like, they are just freaking amazing. I'm telling you that. Val said that Tyson is going to kick Jake's ass. Tyson is not playing. Like, seriously. Like I said, before this show started, I was watching the weigh-in, and he came out, and they put a microphone in his face. He said, there's no more talking. He said, I'm done talking. If we could get that savage 80s Tyson for just one night, I want him to lose his shit and talk shit to everybody. Hopefully they can bring him down. You know what I mean? Like, he's done very well lately. You know what I mean? I hope that. But man, I would love to see him knock him out. And I wonder what that would do. Like, for what Jake's trying to do. Like, that's freaking. See, you guys got me talking and I'm still here. Look at you guys. Jerry said old Tyson coming out. Hell yeah. How much was Tyson at the weigh-in? I want to say it was 234. I want to say it was 234-ish. Around that range. They were both around that. There wasn't anything that was like, there wasn't a big gap with their weights. I want to say it was 230, 234. Yeah. Michelle said, minus the ear biting. Shit, but would you really be mad if he bit his ear? I mean, seriously, ask yourself that, people. Would you be really mad if he did? Like, what if he did bite his ear? I mean, you know? Yeah. Jerry said 228 and Jake is 227. I knew it was in that range. Yeah. They didn't, neither one of them really. I'm wondering though. Jake is a taller fighter. I wonder if Jake is more like around like 240 and he cut for the weigh-in. And he's going to rehydrate and blow up to like 240, 245. I'm always curious to see what the weigh-in is the night of the fight as opposed to the weigh-in the day before, because they're rehydrating, they're blowing up, they're gaining 10, 20 pounds, to do this, even more than that. It's absolutely nuts. Like, seriously. Let's see. Jerry says he has diamond ear. I did see that. What was it? 2 nights ago, they had like the sit down where they were sitting there and trying to talk shit. Mike Tyson wasn't having that. He wasn't hardly even talking at all. But he had on those diamond ear protectors. Yes. James said Tyson may be old, but don't underestimate what an old bear can still do. I still think he will win. Dude, I want him to win. I'm cheering for him. I want to see old school come back just for one night. Let me relive that one more time. You know the amount of fights we would sit down and watch, and I'd be like, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, come back, the fight's over because Mike done knocked somebody out in like 35 seconds of the first round. The Michael Spinks fight alone, that was supposed to be huge. That was supposed to be huge. I went to get a drink, came back, fight was over. It was over. I was like, well, shit. At least I get to watch on the replay. Like the replay was the whole fight because it was so short. Random YouTube girl. Hey, I love your video. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. And welcome to the live hangout with us tonight. Melissa is saying, I am so squished. I can't move in bed. My cats are sleeping on me one side and one over my feet. Yeah, it kind of happens. You know, that kind of happens. Well, I'm glad you're still hanging out with us here, even though you're squished. Jerry said his reach is 76. Jerry, I feel like you're reading like a tail of the tape right now. I feel like you've got up like some stats somewhere, and you're throwing those off of there. I appreciate that, my man. Michelle says, I'm definitely rooting for Ty. Oh, yeah. I mean, one more time. Come on, Mike. One more time. Give us Iron Mike one more time. God, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm trying to get everything done early tomorrow so I can chill. I don't know. But you guys are freaking fantastic. I am going to go ahead and cut off. Went a little longer than I wanted to, but hanging out with you guys and talking, you know, I can do that all day. I'm like Captain America. I can do this all day. You guys are freaking amazing. And we'll be doing some newer stuff soon. And I can't wait to share that with you guys. But I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Michelle, thank you for the channel gift tonight. And with that being said, I will see you guys Sunday. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Peace.
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey.